Hey guys, Kale here from EC Offroad. Today we're going to run you through another full touring build out of the EC shop. This one's a Ram 1500 this time, guys, and we've absolutely loved this build. We've worked closely with this customer to give him exactly what he wants, and there is some magic in this canopy. Can't wait to show you that later on in the video. Let's start at the front. How good does it look? This is the Ram 1500 Limited, so it comes out with the black grille already. Starting right here, Offroad Creative front bar. They are made just down the road from us now. They've moved, so that's super handy. Full Aussie made. Up on the hoop here, we've got the Baja Design light package, so 3 LP9s with the DRLs on currently. Factory camera relocated here. Down here, we've got the S8 light bar in the sides. We've got the Squadron Baja lights, full made in the US. They are awesome lights, guys. And of course, the winch, the carbon 15,000-pound tank winch. Okay, on the roof, guys, of course, we've gone with the Rhino Rack backbone and platform. This is the new Series 6 platform. Heaps of accessories. We're not going into that. You know how good they are. Lighting package on this one, guys. Baja lights again the whole way around. S2s on the side and the amber and the clears. They're the work scene, so they just spread light everywhere. On the front, we've got the twin stage 50-inch Onyx light bar. Up on top, of course, communications, we've got the GME, Rhino Rack flip, GME UHF, Starlink Gen 3 in the middle, guys, on our 12-volt kit. We'll talk about that a bit later. And of course, the 4 Max Tracks over there. Open this up. There you see the lights come on automatically. That's pretty cool. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, something a little different, guys. We're going straight to the rear of this vehicle. Now, as you can see, GCI Tray Tech, full tray and canopy package on this one. So we've organized everything here for this customer to make it super easy, that one-stop shop. On the rear, guys, starting at the top, the twin steady micro touch reverse lights. So they're on our awesome switching system. We're going to show you in a minute, so don't go anywhere. Twin jerry can holders, the single spare on the rear. You're better off with this sort of build to go the single spare to save a little bit of weight. Up here, we've got shore power in and out. So out to power caravan, boat, whatever you're towing, in to charge up when you're sitting at home or a caravan park. Down here, guys, massive trundle drawer on this one. As always, stainless lid. It's hinged in the middle to suit the spare on the struts. Really, really handy for your recovery gear, all those bits and pieces. Okay, moving down, wash down point there for the twin tanks. We've got our dash cam monitoring camera, our reverse camera monitoring, Andersons, all that sort of stuff down there, guys. Let's have a look in the canopy. You're gonna love this. The lights have just come on by themselves. I don't know how they've done that. Up here, looks like we've got some cool Victron CAN-bussy stuff. I haven't been around for much of this one. We've been over in the US, so I'm gonna get Leo in to tell you about this because it is bloody awesome.
So when Kale's away, the boys will play and we'll really showcase what we can do on this one. So we've gone with the whole Victron stuff that you know and trust from us. It works perfectly, but we've coupled that with the whole Garmin switching, and on top of that, we've gone the next level and integrated the whole car into the Garmin system. So on here, as you can see, we've gone the Victron touchscreen, so we can see up to date what's happening with the Victron. That allows for remote access. If there's ever an issue with this customer, we can just log into his system and change the settings if we need to, or we can work with him on that. We've also got the touch pads all over the car. Those with a keen eye may have spotted those. So in here we can control from either side all the lights and stuff, all the rack lights, the Starlink, the water pump, all that kind of stuff, the fridges.
Righto, so you said the Garmin touch pads, Leo. We've got one on each corner, I think one up inside the cab I've seen, and one here. Also on your phone as well, the Garmin app, which is super handy. So if you're sitting over at camp, you can control anything.
Yep.
Okay, any Garmin device pretty much. It's all CAN bus controlled, so super easy. Just one plug on these switch panels and you can put them anywhere. You'd also get wireless ones. Tell me about the lights. They came on automatically before when we opened the car door. So how's that working?
So with the car door, we've actually integrated, we've sniffing the can of the car. There's no actual interaction with the can of the vehicle at all, so it maintains all your warranties and everything like that. We literally just got a little sensor sniffing the can signals, and with that we can intercept whatever signals we want. So we've tapped into pretty much everything on this, the door signals, the high beam signals, the low, ignition, reverse, you name it. Everything's automatic with the car. No settings required. We just simply load up a program into the Garmin and away it goes. So we've got the CAN control like Kale said. We've got just a single backbone through the car, and then there's little modules placed strategically around the car. So we've got one for the airbags in the back, so we can go in a bit more depth in that one. One up on the roof, so all of the lights wire into a single module on the roof, decreases your install time, allows for more customizability, so we can control anything from anywhere at any time. and then another one on the front bar as well to control all the lights and pick up all the signals that we need to see on that as well.
I guess that's pretty cool. No, the high beam signals, or your door opening, no cutting wires. It's all I guess wireless CAN, or you could say. And yeah, control every single individual light off the Garmin, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so on
every
the other,
switch.
On the other side, we've got the actual main unit. We'll show you that in a second. That you can see all the settings and all the data and everything on that one. This side is just sort of the data side, so he can quickly see and control stuff on this side. So he can see his solar, what his charge is doing. We've gone for the twin 50 amp charge, so he's got 100 amps DC charge off the alternator. We've gone with a 3000 watt inverter in this one with the multi, so 120 amps AC charger, so he can have potentially up to 250 amps of charge into these batteries at any one time if he's plugged in the shore power. Coupled with those, the batteries, we've got two 200 amp DCSs. We know and we trust them, they work well in canopies. The solar, we've got the twin 170 hardcore up there, just to maximise that roof space while not compromising too much.
Really cool, the new Victron 50 amp chargers, aren't they? Because you actually log in via the app, or you can with any Victron device, but log into the DC-DCs and ramp them down if you need to. So if you've got a van on or a boat that you're powering some big power at the back, and you want to give that alternator a bit of a rest, you can log in and maybe set them to 20 amp each instead of 50 each. So they're awesome, they're quite new, they're small, they're lightweight, and they've got really, really good specs. So air system through the Garmin, that's pretty cool, they tell me. Height sensors, automatic pressure, again, all on that Garmin. So tell us about that.
So the air control system in this vehicle, we've tried to make it as user-friendly as possible and showcase what the Garmin can do. So the customer, we've coupled the air system with just the Morphlate air hose system. He plugs it straight into the back, straight onto the tyre, presses a button on the Garmin, and it'll inflate and deflate to whatever preset pressures we want it to. We've preset like a sand mode now, so he rocks up to the beach, hooks onto his tyres, 18 PSI, he can go have a drink, go make fun of his mates who are crouching down beside the tyre, whatever they want to do, and he can sit in the aircon and just wait, disconnect it, drive on the beach, happy days.
The same with the airbags, all set pressures, set heights, all through the Garmin. So if he's going to have different trailers, maybe the caravan, maybe the boat with different downbore weight, the Garmin will have that trailer, bang, airbags back up. Now it's not full air, it's only still got the coils, they're only air helpers, but it's showcasing what this Garmin can do also with the full air systems. Okay, passenger side of the canopy, guys. Lights have come on automatically again, now good. 130 litre Bushman upright fridge on this side, and then just bulk storage. Now, if you haven't noticed as well, most of the GCIs are white. This one is the powder coated black. We've gone for a bit of a different look. It's actually the first time we've done, so that's pretty cool. Up here where the magic is again, is the Garmin. This is your main sort of HQ touchpad. Everything going on here, guys. So all our switching, you can see our two tanks underwater. Start again. Under tray water tank, headboard water tank, so we've got level sensors in both of them. Fridge temps, ambient temps, and the pitch and incline meters there. If I click over to our lights page, a little light bulb up the top would mean lights to me. So this Garmin thing looks a little bit complicated. I'm used to the Garmin in my boat. Leo, talk about this.
So this one, as Cal said, this is the full data side. This is the living side. This is the guy side he's going to be cooking out of. So we wanted to give him maximum information on this side. So he's got his fridges and his fridge temperatures and what current they're pulling, so he can see in what state they're on. We've got the level sensors in there. These are full Bluetooth, so there's no drilling into the tank, no issues of leaks or anything like that. In here as well, we've got the ambient temperature so we can see what it's doing outside. And then here as well, all the lights and stuff, so we can set how stuff works. We can turn the lights on with what input. We can control the dimness and the brightness of the lights all throughout the canopy, all that kind of stuff. If we head on over to the AC page, so we can see exactly what the solar is putting in, what it's seeing, what it's converting, and what it's putting straight into the battery. The yield from the day, so you can see what you got yesterday, how it's tracking for today. The inverter, how much it's putting out, how much it's taking in. The battery state of charge with a little gauge as well, just for that quick reference. We've tried to make it as easy and as user-friendly as possible. It can get a little out of control, so we tried to pull it back and give this guy exactly what he wanted. So far with what it can do, I'm extremely impressed. And I know this is only the beginning with this system, so keep your eyes peeled for what comes next.
Okay, the Harrop 2650 blower on this Ram. Now this is the limited with the e-torque, but the supercharger still works, guys. We've got all our fusing over here for the winches and our main modules. Now, because of the Garmin system and our modules running all our lights, there's very limited fusing. So before you'd have heaps of different fuses. Now it's all solid state. So I think there's 4 fuses there. That is it for the whole car, which is super handy. Our front winch isolator, guys. And of course, I'm saying it again, the Harriet blower with the extractors and the exhaust system. This thing is moving exactly how you want it. Okay, not forgetting the full long range tank underneath this Ram, guys. Now, that's a wrap of this Ram 1500 touring build. As you can see, there is absolutely no compromise on quality on this build from the front to the back. Starting with the off-road creative bar, guys, the Baja lights all around this build, the GCI Tray and Canopy on the back, and of course our full CAN bus controlled switching system, coupled up with the Garmin and full Victron power system with 400 amps of lithium. This customer is going to be able to tackle absolutely anything. Remote log in if there's any issues with the power system, switch everything on the phone if he's in the tent, in the rooftop, in the caravan, you name it. It is super easy to use. So if you want any more info on this build, guys, any of the switching, any of the Garmin, any of the Victron, give us a shout today. Jump on our website, guys, ecbuilds.com.au. Talk to you soon.